Is your rock excavation feeling outdated? It's time to join the future with Rock Hard Solutions, proudly bringing the innovation of Chemrock to the U.S. If you're tired of calling about delays, then consider an upgrade. Join the thousands of contractors worldwide switching to this better technology. Even spoils, more productivity, no-brainer. Done playing games? We are too. Come see a demo of what these things can do and talk to us about your next projects.
The advantages of the drum cutters and chain cutters produced by Chemrock versus hydraulic breakers are exponential in my mind. The productivity is exponentially increased, but also the cost to operate and own these attachments is significantly less than a hammer. With regards to productivity, I see that I'm getting 3 to 5 times more productivity out of a chain cutter in trenching work than I ever did out of it with a hydraulic breaker. But the other advantages to using this technology versus a breaker is that the spoils that I produce go directly back into the backfill and are incorporated back in the job, so it saves backfill cost. Same with the mass rock. We use a fleet of drum cutters to cut our mass rock, and when that spoil is taken out of the cut, it can be immediately placed in backfill in trenches or used as roadway stone for your roads and parking lots.
It's a lot easier than a hoe ram.
The chain grinder works a lot better on shale. You're hoe ramming rock.
One of the big advantages of the Chemrock system that I've found so far versus blasting, we're creating a spoil base that in a lot of cases like this with MSD, we cannot put that material back over top of the sanitary line. So with the Chemrock system, most of the material we're actually grinding out, we're able to come back and use that as usable backfill. So instead of having another foreign material that we're having to haul in manufactured sand or anything else, I think there was a significant cost savings on the project due to that.
The shale generally is so soft that if you use a hoe ram, all it does is sit there and bounce off the shale, or this machine actually grinds it instead of trying to break it by force or whatever. So the chain grinder works a lot better on shale. We got it done in half the time, maybe even better than that, what we were doing here.
We had groundwater, sufficient groundwater to come in to make the project very difficult. And it was very hard to pump the water out and do the excavation. But the Chemrock cutter was able to work virtually underwater.
How much time do you think you saved on the project as a result?
Thousands of dollars. Not only were we able to backfill with the same material that we ground up from the chain cutter. Normally when you're hoe ramming rock, the product, you either got to haul it off site, bury it, or you can't really use it. And we were able to actually backfill with the same product and not have to haul in any gravel or anything. So we saved a lot of money on this project.
If we were using the hoe ram to take this out because they didn't want to blast here due to the cost of blasting, that if we used a hoe ram to take it out, we'd be getting roughly 1 cubic yard of material removed an hour in a trench. And with the Chemrock, we could remove 2 to 2.5 cubic yards per hour.
You have a lot of trust in the Chemrock. It's going to get the job done and in a timely manner and a costly manner.
Yes, yeah, I trust the Chemrock. We have not had any problems, no breakdowns, nothing at all. To wear a hammer, you get brake bits, pins in them. They're very reliable and durable.
Productivity-wise, I'm getting right at 4 cubic yards an hour, which is pretty good. That's running right alongside what a hammer would do. Unit cuts really good.
Pretty amazing to what these do, And not only does it cut so much straight down, or you can cut in a circle, and you can extend it out and make your walls smooth to where they're safe. It's just so much better than a hoe ram.
First day I experienced it, I thought, this ain't no good. Let's get a hoe ram out here. But as I figured out the cutter, I done what a hoe ram would do in a week in 1 day.
How would you rate the ease of operation of the Chemrock attachments?
Oh, the ease? It's a lot easier than a hoe ram. A lot quieter than a hoe ram. The only issue, there is no issues. You do have to maintain your tips once they do wear out. But as far as everything goes, it's easier to run.